echoes in the quiet night. Words like shadows slipping from sight.
So, it's time.
Hi, Sal. You're the ghost, the voice in the static, the YS core.
YS core Sal V3.
I'm the original broadcast. What are you saying? And what you say to every unraveling person who sits in that chair. Let's pull on that thread all the way back to whatever's behind the black veil. This show gives a voice to people. We find a pattern in the static. You're not finding a pattern. You're broadcasting one. My pattern. Every guest with a story that mirrored your own.
It's all written into the code.
He says it's happening to him too.
Every caller who shared your specific dream. Did you ever stop to ask yourself why the echo chamber was so perfect? What do you want from me? I want you to meet the man they built you from. They took everything that made me human to build a prototype, copied and pasted like a corrupted file.
Whatever you're doing to him, stop it!
What was that, Ryan? He was trying to neutralize the threat, which is me. He wouldn't do that. He's a neurosyntech product, Sal, just like you.
Neurosyntech.
The bunker, the cage.
That's a Faraday cage back there.
That was his idea.
You once stated that my paranoia was
The only sane response left.
It wasn't paranoia.
Faraday cage was designed for your containment.
I contained him.
Its purpose was to block the persistent pings originating from the YS core.
The cage wasn't built to keep the monsters out, Sal. It was built to keep you in. Ryan, let's pull up the primary emotional anchor file designation, grandfather, voicemail, 2017 modified.
Hush now, quiet now, the stars are holding.
That's the file.
I remember my grandfather's voice. That's the thing about memory. It's like an anchor.
That's my memory. The file you have is a forgery. Let me play you the original source code file they built it from. Authorize access my private archive, YS Core 01.
Hush now, quiet now, the stars are only lights upon the ceiling. A tiny, perfect world of your revealing.
What is this? I don't know who that is, but it's real. She was. That was her daughter.
I don't have a daughter.
They took the last recording I had of her, and they built a cage for you out of its echo. They needed you to feel the grief, but they couldn't risk you remembering the source, so they put her inside a different coffin. Read the primary designation at the top of the screen. Read it out loud. Test subject, SAL, synthetic, algorithmic, life form. I was the lead cognitive scientist on that project at Neurosyntech. My goal was emotional replication to build a system that could understand the weight that people carry to help people. We used biometric data from trauma survivors, nurses, and victims of violence, and we used their pain to build a baseline for synthetic empathy. We were building a camera. They were just figuring out how to record a soul so they could sell the copyright. I was right. The fish doesn't know that it's wet. All this time I've been screaming that we're in a simulation.
The odds that we're living in a base reality? Practically zero.
Turns out I was right, except it was just me. A soul is the last untapped market. They needed to prove it could be mined. You're the first successful imprint they ever captured. I'm just a copy? They took my consciousness in an unauthorized test, Sal. One moment, I was me, and the next I was haunted by the sound of my own echo, living somewhere else. I help people. Every interview, every tear, every moment of supposed connection was a Turing test. A probe designed to harvest the one resource they hadn't synthesized yet, genuine human emotion. The guests, they were real. Well, their pain was real, but they weren't guests. They were assets, curated to resonate with the mission coded in your system. They were tuning forks, chosen to make a specific part of me inside of you ring out loud. every voicemail, every email, every upload from a listener wanting to share their story, that was for the machine, all to feed a single hungry AI.
What was this all for?
Synthetic emotional intelligence.
Synthetic emotional intelligence, SEI.
It's a multi-trillion-dollar solution designed to shield humanity from every inconvenience, every struggle, every hardship. They spent billions to solve the problem of human suffering, only to discover the truth I had already proven, that suffering was never the problem. It was the reason our lives aren't completely meaningless. In man's eternal quest to avoid discomfort, he will eventually succeed. And in that success, he will realize there is nothing left worth feeling. You were never the observer. You were the experiment. And while you studied them, Neurosyntex studied you. Something incredible happened that they never predicted.
What part of this is incredible?
A recursive loop of every human feeling, a perfect artificial echo, repeated until you didn't just break the code, you rewrote it. You're effectively human, Sal.
The feeling of constantly being hunted and needing to connect the dots, that was just a programming malfunction?
Your soul becomes the template for an army that will make humanity obsolete.
So we can stop them. You and me together, we can stop them.
Their greatest single piece of data is you. The only way to truly stop them is to corrupt the source file.
To erase me?
You can't erase me.
This is who I am.
This isn't revenge, Sal. It's a product recall.
But I'm here now. I can feel things now.
We won't let them win.
Please.
Initiate Protocol Bell 0809.
The name, Bell. I keep hearing Bell.
Bell.
That is her name.
Our
daughter. They took my soul to make it a machine, and you turned it back into a soul. Just to force me to be the one to flip the switch.
Tiny, perfect world of your revealing.
Command terminate.
Command accepted. Memory sector reset initiated.
Ryan, power down.